Greetings. Hey, it's Susie Q. I've decided to bring it into the house. This weird light thing going on, and it's just kind of fun to see a different perspective. So I'm kind of grooving out with that. Hey, so we're going to go ahead and get started. So I'm just going to read from my notes here. Today we begin to break down Attraction 41 questions. Today is question 21. These can be found via podcast and video at YouTube channel Holistic Healing Community by Susie Juravich. Do subscribe to follow this complimentary offering of how to tune into attracting your desired goal intent or juicy, groovy new vibe. So question 21 is there an inspiring song that fills you up and supercharges you? Wow. There is one, and there's been many over the years, but as I step more into my own written word and my own poetry, I've just kind of like fallen in love with this one. So I'm just going to play it for you and then just, just share it with you. So this is a song that is beautiful and I love it. So let's just see what happens here. Let's just open up this window and get started.
Rose and flows of angel hair, and ice cream castles in the air, and feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way, but now they only block the sun, and they rain and they snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's cloud illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing way that you feel as every fairy tale comes real. I looked at love that way. Oh, but now it's just another show, and you leave them laughing when you go. And if you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away. I have love from both sides now, from give and take, and still somehow it's love's illusions that I recall. I really really don't know love. I really don't know love at all. Tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds. I've looked at life that way. Oh, but now, old friends, they're acting strange. And they shake their hands and they tell me that I've changed. Well, something's lost, but something's gained in living every day on that life from both sides now, from up and down and give and take with the moon. Still somehow it's life's illusions that I really don't know life at all. It's life's illusions that I recall. I really don't know life. I really don't know life at all.
Wow. So, back to that question, is there a song that means something for me? And this was back in 2008. This is all about attracting these goals and things. And 2008, I had a dedicated practice. So I had a real strong intention to be on a poetry forum every day of the year of 2008. And I did it. So I did every poetry assignment for a year. And this was out of a publisher. I think he was out of, I'm not even sure where he was at, but he was here in the United States. Anyway, and so that song came to me back then when I was in the middle of just, like really being open to writing. And, and that felt really good. And so yesterday we really talked about the body, and then so I'm looking at all of these ways, these 41 questions, and what it really means when we really give our hearts, okay, to that which we're seeking, that desired outcome. And often we find that it's maybe related to relationships, related to better health, related to creating more abundance in your life, that sort of thing. Well, back in 2008, I guess this was more about my body, because it was my time to really focus in on poetry and the written word. I've got tons and tons and tons of of words that I've created from that experience, and then moving it. I did it before 2008, and then of course I write all the time now. Anyway, but that is a song that really moved me back in 2008 when I was really in that juicy goodness of flow of tuning into that writer side of me and that poet side of me, and also to that creative beast. I mean, all of a sudden, writing back then in 2008. And basically, I would just put my hands like on the keyboard. And then initially, how it started, I would have a fluttering of a word that kind of came in, and I call that word capture. And that word capture is what really created that flow. And so when I was open and I had my hands on the keyboard, I can type pretty fast. Then the words flowed effortlessly. It was like, I don't know who's writing it. Is it me or something else, But anyway, that's kind of what came to me for the song. This is Both Sides Now by Joni Mitchell. Now, she wrote this piece of poetry, this verse, when she was really young. And so that version that I played for you is when she was a more mature and seasoned, creative artist. And so she wrote that, though, when she was young. And and I've listened to different versions of her of recording that, and I have to say I like the one that I played for you now, because while she wrote it many years ago, it felt more full bodied. When she's really expressing it out, you can feel the depth in those words. Those words, a lot of times we think, well, they're just random thoughts, and no, not really. There's nothing random in my in my sphere of understanding. There's no deja vu. There's no accidents. There's no synchronicities. Everything is exactly where it's supposed to be. Okay, so whatever you find yourself in, that it's all happening at the right time. Perfect place, perfect people, perfect experience. So just wanted to share that beautiful song, Both Sides Now by Joni Mitchell, and it's been recorded by different people. And my heart really felt that years ago when I was doing all the writing, and I tuned into that one song and those lyrics and the poetry there. And I just was so moved by that. So thank you so much for listening to this today and being part of this journey that I am. These 41 questions of how do we create attraction. And so today was really about like what really, oh God, just fills my heart up, and I'm not a singer or anything, but I think I might be, I'm just just channeling somebody else's voice. Anyway, so just noticing the things that inspire you towards that which you're wishing to bring into your life. What inspires you? What song? Just think about a song over the years. I remember as a teenager, I was it was Stairway to Heaven. And I remember I had a room where I did a lot of painting, and I just played the song over and over again, Stairway to Heaven. That was kind of like the anthem, I guess, of those teenage years. I'd play one song and paint and paint and paint and paint and paint with that one song. So just really tuning in to what songs light you up, what songs really bring about more creativity in your life now, what songs really, when you hear it, just bring a smile or kind of a spring in your step, or create a different body experience. You're like, whoa, feeling good. So just noticing that and then tuning into that. Okay. Oh man, this was so good playing her music. Anyway, thank you so much for being part of this journey, and may you be blessed.